To write the complete program on stack using linked list, the first point, start with a comment. At least one line of comment should be there. After that, you can include all the required header files. Now, linked list means each and every element is a node, and a node is a programmer created data type. So you should define the structure node. There is one member to store data, there is one member to store the address of the next node. Now for anything and everything we make use of classes and objects. So you can create a class by the name stack. The data member is top, and top contains the address of the topmost node. Now in the public area, in order to initialize top with a null, you need a zero argument constructor. In order to insert an element, the push member function is there. The element that you want to insert is passed as an argument. In order to delete an element, pop. In order to display the elements, show. And in order to count the number of elements, there is a count function. Now you can define the zero argument constructor outside the class. Constructor, no return type, even void, followed by class name, scope resolution operator, name of the constructor, signature if any, opening and closing curly bracket, and inside the constructor the data member top is given the initial value null. Now you can define the push member function outside the class. The syntax of defining a member function outside the class is like this, and here you can write the code for push member function. Now if there is a doubt in this code, you can refer the second tutorial video on stack using linked list that defines this member function. Now the next member function, you can define pop outside the class. The syntax is like this, and this is the code for pop member function. If there is a doubt in this code, you can refer the third tutorial video on stack using linked list. Now you can define show function. The syntax is like this and the code is like this. Suppose if there is a doubt in this code, you can refer the fourth tutorial video on stack using linked list. And finally the count function. The syntax is like this and the code is like this. Similarly, if there is a doubt in this code, you can refer the fifth tutorial video on stack using linked list. It's a menu driven program. So in order to display the menu, you need a function, and this is how you display the menu. Now you can write the main function, void main opening curly bracket, closing curly bracket. Whenever you write a menu driven program, infinite for loop is there, opening bracket, closing bracket. The first line of infinite for loop, clear screen, and the last line of infinite for loop, get ch. Now after clear screen, menu should be displayed. Then enter your choice. The choice variable should be declared as int. Now switch choice, case 1, you need to insert an element into stack using linked list. The element that you want to insert should be entered from the keyboard. Now this variable should be declared as an integer variable. Now in order to insert the element, you can call the member function push. This one is a member function, so it should be called using an object of the class. So it is ob1.push, and the element that you want to insert is passed as an argument. Now I need to declare ob1. ob1 can be declared as class name stack followed by object name ob1. The last statement of each and every case, break. Case 2, to delete an element from stack using linked list, so ob1.pop, last statement, break. Case 3, to display each and every element of stack using linked list, ob1.show, last statement, break. Case 4, to count the number of elements in stack using linked list, so ob1.count, last statement, break. Case 5, exit, and there is a default case, wrong choice. So this is how you write the main function for stack using linked list. Now please make a note of this. The main function for circular queue, queue using linked list and stack using linked list, in a way it is the same, only very few changes are there. For example, if it is circular queue, here CQ will come. If it is queue, here Q comes. Similarly, if it is circular queue or queue, the name of the member function is insert and a del. Hence, the main function is the same for circular queue, queue using linked list, and circular queue and stack using linked list.